Hi, I'm Mike Macedonio, and I'm joined today with Lindsay Mandjek. Let me tell you something about Lindsay. She is a superstar. Really, she is in the top 1% of BNI members in the San Francisco Bay Area. Last year alone, she sponsored 4 new members. Her chapter is only 7 months old, and she has sponsored 4 new members into this group. Lindsay, you got to tell us your story. You got to tell us how you are so successful at sponsoring so many members. And I'll tell you, when I say the top 1%, if you sponsored 3, you'd be in the top 1%. You did 4. Can you tell us how you did it?
Yeah, I'd love to. So I guess the first thing that I would say that really helps me is that I really believe in what I'm doing. I believe in BNI and I believe that it works. And I think that that mindset just kind of exudes out of me when I talk about it. So I'm the kind of person, I have to admit, I was a cheerleader in high school. And I'm the kind of person that likes to bring people along with me. It just happens naturally. It's genuine. I can't fake it. So that's where it comes from, is just joy and excitement in what I'm doing. And then I would say that because I'm in real estate, I talk to so many hundreds of people. One of the things that is often said about real estate is that every closing drives 17 to 20 different transactions, whether that's cleaners, landscapers, staging, photography. And so every single person that I meet in that field, I ask them, hey, would it be valuable to you if you were able to meet 10 other members that are doing the same thing that you're doing in our area? And they're going to say yes. I mean, who wouldn't say yes to that? So that's probably what's happened. That's been the most successful thing so far. And I would say that I also tailor the question based on who I'm talking to. So let's take landscaping for an example, just because I can hear them outside my window. A landscaper does not want to give up the morning time from 7 to 9 a.m., which is when we meet. That is their valuable time in their day. And so rather than say, hey, do you want to go to breakfast? Well, right now we're not in breakfast with COVID, but rather than invite them to a meal, which I might do for a friend, I'm going to say to this landscaper, would it be valuable to you to meet a commercial real estate broker who is working with dozens of business owners in our area? They're going to say yes. That is worth giving up 2 hours of their morning. Now, if it's a friend, I'm going to say, oh my goodness, you would love my friend who does these cupcakes. They're incredible. You got to use her for your next birthday party. Come meet her on Wednesday. So that's, a tailored response. I kind of think that's natural. Most people would think to do that, but that's what's been working for me.
So what I'm hearing, Lindsay, is one of the ways you're successful inviting them is you're inviting them to see people, not a meeting. You're inviting them to meet specific people, strategic people that would be good for their life, their business.
Right.
Now, interestingly, Lindsay, you're not from the Bay Area.
No. Mm-mm.
And I find that so interesting that you can be so successful at networking and sponsoring people into BNI and not having been from here. So you've been out there establishing your network, meeting these other professionals. And I think that's one of the keys to being successful networking. You can't be just BNI. You have to have a diversified network, and it has to be beyond just your chapter. So congratulations. What an awesome surprise. We are going to celebrate this. If you haven't heard, in 2020, my wife and I decided that anyone else sponsoring 3 or more, we're having a party.
Oh, how fun.
Unfortunately, that party got postponed because of, obviously, shelter in place, but it got postponed, not canceled. Right? So next year we'll be doing it again, but you're automatically on the list because you did it in 2020. I wouldn't be surprised if you did it again in 2021. Lindsay.
I got my first one for 2021.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What a start. What a great start. If our listeners or viewers wanted to get in touch with you, what would be the best way for them to do that?
Probably through my website. So it's www.themandjekgroup.com. And the Mandjek Group is spelled THE and then my last name, MANDJEK.com.
Right, and you can see Lindsay's name right here on the screen. You can also search for her on the BNI SF Bay website. We'll come up with her BNI profile. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. What a pleasure hearing your tips on helping people be more successful inviting into BNI. Thank you so much.